Hello everyone, this is Gajanand and you are watching Tech Rudransi. In this tutorial, I will teach you a form in Bootstrap 4. So many things I will teach you in this tutorial, so please watch end of this video. So this video will help you a lot to understand the forms in Bootstrap 4. So let's create a project and understand a form in Bootstrap 4, right? So this is my project, right? This is a plain blank empty project. Doesn't it have? It have. So just simply I have installed my Bootstrap by CDN. You can check it. If you don't know how to install Bootstrap 4 in any web application, so you can check out my previous video. There I have taught to install a Bootstrap 4 in our application, right? So here we will write code to understand Bootstrap forms, right? So let's put it a form like this form, and form should be closed, and inside a form we are putting input type email, suppose, right? And just put it placeholder type type your email like this. Control S for save and see the output of our HTML content. So it's just normal input field in our HTML, but Bootstrap have a special class which is form control. So just put it class CLA class and the form control like this. Control S for save, and this is a Bootstrap input field, right? So let's wrap this input field in form group. So form group we will understand in a minute, right? So put it a div, and div should be closed like this, div, and this should be closed, and in between a div we are putting our input field. So just put a class of this div, class class, and form group, form group, form group, right? Control S for save, and let's refresh. Nothing it's happened, but form group will help a lot, and we will see in a minute, right? So this is form group, and we are putting a label it here, right? So label tag, and label tag should be closed, right? And we are putting a label of email address, ADDRESS, right? And label have some properties, right? Like for, and for it's for email, right? So email, and we should give a ID of this input field. So its ID is also a email, right? Email. So let's save and see how it looks. So now you can see this is an email, right? Input field, right? So we can use this form control class with any other elements, right? Like input type text, right? Control S for save, and let's refresh. So input type text, you can type a text it here, right? So if you have any other drop down like select like a select tag, like suppose select, and select tag should be closed. This is a normal select tag, right? And in between we want to put it some options, right? So this option one, right? Also we will use form control class, right? Form control class of this element, right, which is a select. So what we have to do, this is a select tag, and we want to give a class, and class is a form control S for save, and let's see how it looks. So now you can see, right? So when you remove this class and see our input field is something else. Okay, control S for save and refresh. So now you can see this is not quite good, right? So we should use a class which is form control like this. Control S for save and refresh. So we have to wrap this in form group. So let's copy this form group and paste it here, and form group should be closed. So let's put it div and enter it here, and wrap this select tag to inside a form group, right? And also we have a label, right? Control S for save and this label is for select anything, right? Label for select, label for select anything you can give, right? And this is for this select text, so put it id and label for select. Control s for save, and let's refresh, so you can see the label. Sorry, choose your country and something, choose anything, choose anything, right? You can put any content it here, right? So this is option 1, and let's copy and paste it here, and this is for option 2, right? And you can also put the value of option 1, right? And likewise for option 2 as well. Sorry, this is for option 2. Control s for save anything. So these things we will also learn in our server side scripting, right? To get a value of select text and anything, right? So this was select, and if you want to select a multiple, let's put it a copy and paste it here, right? And this for select option 3, option 3, right? So let's remove this one, right? And refresh, choose anything, but this time we want to select just only one, right? So for multiple select, we have to give attribute which is a multiple with this select tag. Just put it a multiple, mul, multiple, and control s for save and refresh, so you can see, so you can select multiples, right? So this is a magic Bootstrap 4, right? Just we have understood form control, right? And let's understand by text area also, right? So let's put it remove, and this is for type your message, 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 and here triple s, sorry, message, and put it text area, and text area should be closed like this. So put it id, this is for msg, and this label is related to this one, so control s for save, and you can put a placeholder to placeholder your message, type your message something, type your message, control s for save, and let's refresh, so you can see, right? Sorry, so it's pretty good, right? So this is form control, we didn't put any form control class to this text area, right? So sorry, class 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 and form control, which is this one, control s for save, and let's refresh, so you can see this is a Bootstrap text area with form control class, right? So very easy to understand it here. So now let's understand this form group, right? Form group, right? This class, so this class will help proper grouping of label, right? So proper grouping, right? Grouping of label, and optional help text, right? We can put anything it here, any text we can put with form group, and form validation messaging you can put, right, it here. So we will also understand in a during this video, right? So form group is we can group a label and validation message and input fields and anything, right? So this is a form group, right? So let's understand now a form row, right? So let's create a form, right? Suppose this is a form, right? This is a form, and we want to understand a form row. So this is a div, and div should be closed, and inside we have to give a class which is form row, form, form row, right? Control s for save, and inside we want to create a two input fields, right? So input type text, right? And id is email, and placeholder is for type your email, email like this, right? And likewise we want to also for password. So this is for password, input type password, and this is for password. So let's copy and paste, right? And this is for password, right? So let's p is capital, so control s for save. And now you can see this is a normal HTML without Bootstrap, right? So what we have to do, let's add a class with this email is form control cl class form control, right? Like this, and same class we have to give this to our password. Control s for save, and you can see this is for password, username and password, right? Email and password something. So we want to this column, right? Form row means we want to row, right? We want to make a form. This field should be here and password should be here, right? In a column, right? So form row in a row, right? We want to create a input fields in a row, right? So for that we have put a form row, right? So let's understand form row. So we have to make a column, right? So div, and div should be close, right? And give a class call means column, and let's copy and paste control x and paste it here and refresh. So nothing is happening, right? So next thing we also for the password, control copy and paste, and this div also be a close, and let's enter it. Control x and paste it here, control s for save, and let's refresh. So you can see clearly the form is in a row, right? In a one row, right? So this is called form row, right? We can make a row, right? And decide the columns, how many columns in form row, right? So pretty much. And also you have to if you want to make one more column, you have to put like these, and div should be close, right? Div should be close, and inside we want to a submit button, right? So input type submit, and this is a btn class btn and btn dark and anything. Let's put it btn primary and something, and value should be a login. Control s for save, and let's see. So you can see, right? So now we have 3 columns in a row, right? So that's why we are using this form row and inside our columns, right? So let's remove these things and understand the more complex form, right? Control z, right? So so this is for username and password, right? So let's type it suppose make another form, make a complex form, right? So we want this is in a single row, and this one also single row, right? So for that we want yeah, this is from form group. Let's make it form group it here. Let's remove all the forms it here to here, and let's make it from scratch. Yeah, so let's make it a div, and div should be close like this. div should be close, and inside this div we want to group this form group, right? And the form group have a label, and let's put it label, and label should be close, and it's for first name and full name something. So for full name, right, and type your full name. We are making a registration form it here, and input type text, right? And placeholder is full name, full name. Control s for save, and you can give id of full name, right? And also we have to give a class which is form control, like this. Control S for save, and let's see how it looks. Right, you can see, but label is not um, looks good. Let's zoom in so you can see clearly. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so this is for the full name, and we want to in two columns, right? So let's put it call md6, call md6, right? Control S for save, and let's copy and paste, copy and paste it here. So this is for email, right? This is for email. Oh, sorry, you can put it a first name, f name, first name. So first name should be here and last name should be here, and then next row, right? So full names, you can put it first name, first first name, and first name, right? F name, you can see uh, first first name, control S for save, and this is for last name, last last name, and last name, L name, suppose L name means last name. So copy this one and paste it here, and placeholder you can change the last name, control S for save, and let's refresh. So both are in a single row, right? But we want this one is here and this one should be here. For that, what we are missing it here, form group call md6, and form row, right? So this is a row, right? So control X and put it a div, and div should be close, div should be close, div should be close, and paste it here, and just put this class is form row, form row, row. Control S for save and refresh, so you can see clearly, right? So very much good looking, right? So next we want to let's suppose a three columns, right? So this is for email, last name, and this is for email, right? So email, we want a three columns in a row, right? Three columns in a row, first, second, and third. So in a one form row, we want to this one for email, and this is for email 2, and placeholder also email, sorry, email. Control S for save and refresh, so it's not looks like in a row, right? So call group 666, it's look perfect. Call md6. Okay, let's put this one in a another form row, right? For okay, suppose we want to a three columns, so what is problem? It control S for save and refresh, so still it's showing something else. Form group, and this is form row. Call md6, call md, let's suppose we want to a 4, so how it looks? No, call md6, right? So form group, call md6, suppose this one is for 4, sorry, 4 4 and 4, right? Sorry, for all. Control S for 7, now you can see, right? So this is 12 columns, right? Call md4, 4 plus 4 plus 4 is 12, right? So all is we are dividing in 3 columns, right? So if you want to 2 columns, just you can remove and you can just put it 6 and 6 like this, right? So this is a 2 columns of layout like this, right? So let's understand the column sizing, right? Column sizing, suppose we want to make a column Okay, let's remove this column d6 and column d6, right? Control S for save and let's refresh. So now we have two, right, in a form row, right? So let's remove this form group, this is a form group, and inside this form group we want to some columns, right? So this is a form group, this form, and what we have to do, form group, right? So let's remove this form group. Yeah, no problem. Let's put it a div, and div should be closed like this, and in between we have to put like this, and let's put it call 7, right? 7 pixel, 7. Okay, this is a class, right? Class call 7 means column 7, right? So this is sizing, right, of our inputs. This is a width of our input fields, right? 7. If you put a 6, suppose 5, it will be more smaller than 7, right? Like this. And this is for 7, and if you have more columns, right, so let's control X, we will put a div, and div should be closed like this, right? And inside this div just paste that code and put it class call, right? So it will automatically uh, take remaining space, right? Sorry, you can see, right? So if this one has a two columns of input, so this will take all remaining space, right? You can see the last one. If you have a 10, right, 10 columns of input, right, so 10 columns should be here, and a rest of remaining space it will take on this one, right, which is this one. So this is sizing of form group, right? So many things we have seen, right? So next part we will continue to this video. So if you like this video, please subscribe my channel, and let me know what you think about this. So thanks for watching, have a nice day.